Okay, good afternoon. Yeah. Balik ako sa topic ko, yung proposed reforms to the prosecution law and other related law affecting the prosecution services. Yeah. Nawala ako dahil sa request ng aking very nice friend. I cannot even mention her name. Okay then, yeah. So, you know what our laws kasi, instead na ma-reform sila every now and then, di ba? If you are observing yung mga laws ng other countries, yung mga laws nila, they have automatic clauses na kailangan ma-review ng Congress nila every 2 years, 3 years. Kasi nga nag-change yung society, everything. Yeah. Pero sa atin, Diyos ko day, alam mo yung, okay, ang dami nating laws na super kailangan talagang maayos. Just imagine that, the revised penal code na 1935, it was just amended, my God, during the Duterte administration. Just imagine that, diba? Yung civil code natin, 1949 pa yan. Kung sino yung mga nag-work sa Singapore, sa mga viewers, kung malalaman nyo, kung check mo yung penal code nila, alam mo yung British era pa. Pero ang daming mga amendments, okay, repealed, tapos there's a change, mga ganyan. So, very dynamic, napapalitan ka agad, yes, or namomodify yung mga batas nila depending on the circumstances of the current era. Okay, so sa Pilipinas, ang pinatask na naman sa akin is, I just discussed some points regarding the prosecution law. The prosecution law, when it was last amended, it was 2010, yung last na amendment ng prosecution law. Or that's Republic Act 10071. Yung prosecution law, yung nag-govern ng structure ng National Prosecution Service. So lahat yan pababa from the Prosecutor General, pababa hanggang sa Prosecution 1. Kasi yung below that na prosecution attorney is upon recommendation of the Department of Justice na yan. So, iyan, okay. So, kung makita mo yung listahan ng tawag dito ng prosecutors, parang yung listahan na yon is based on the law at the time. So, based on the census at the time, the political structure of 2010, Diyos ko dahil. So, nung 2010, wala pa yung cryptocurrencies. Okay? So, maybe 2010, andun yung uso ng mga cases on was yung tunneling, yung acetylene. Okay? So, yeah, drugs were very common at the time. Pero it was, the drugs cases at that time were, tawag dito, concentrated sa shabu. Kasi yun ang uso eh. Pero right now is you have already international trafficking of high-end illegal substances. Okay? Like, mababan ba ako? Like the C word and the E word. Okay, so, yun dapat tinatake into consideration eh. So, not good eh. Tapos kung makita mo yung prosecution law, makita mo hindi pa ganun ka-specialized eh. So, nagiging specialized yung overall system. For example, may certain command ang Supreme Court in 3 separate rulings na pagdating sa Securities Regulation Code cases, or let's say for example, illegal sale of securities, yung mga illegal sale of securities, yung pagsasell ng securities without a license, okay, yung mga ganon, it's already specialized with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Pero kung makita mo, hindi nadadagdagan yung mga staff nila, hindi nadadagdagan yung prosecution services nila. Okay, makita mo rin naman is yung prosecution law natin is hindi naman na modify na walang hindi na sa specialize yung mga prosecutors, hindi na dadagdagan to handle specialized cases like for example yung tawag dito Securities Regulation Code cases, okay? Okay, makita mo ngayon sa Supreme Court yung mga bagong lumalabas na mga rulings, mga violation of the General Banking Act. Tas my God, walang marunong mag-file nun, promise. Okay, pero may mga ganong cases na nagmamature dun sa system, okay? So, doon ka magtataka eh. Tapos noon, maraming poorly trained pa rin in certain laws, okay? So anyway, at saka may mga, basta ang dami problems. For example, taxation law, sino man experts dun, diba? Okay. Let's go to my proposed reforms to the prosecution law or Republic Act 10071. Okay, I don't know kung ilan ang kaya ko ah. So, let's do first number 1 na tapusin within a tama ba? Ano bang rule? 10 minutes within 10 minutes lang. O, kasi number 1. Okay, 1 muna tayo. Okay. Term limits, okay. It can happen kasi na na yung prosecution, yung prosecutor, he will have a term na it's even longer than the sitting governor or the sitting mayor or the sitting congressman of his place. Okay. Nag-retire na lahat kasi nga 3-term limit, 'di ba? Nag-retire na lahat or tipong natapos na lahat yung mga terms ng mga elected leaders, and then andun pa rin siya, yung city prosecutor or yung provincial prosecutor, kasi ganito po yung pagkakalahad sa batas. All the above prosecutors shall be selected from among qualified and professionally trained members of the legal profession who are of proven integrity and competence. They shall be appointed by the President of the Philippines upon recommendation of the Secretary of Justice and shall serve until they reach the age of 65. So let's say the person was appointed as a city prosecutor at the age of, let's say, 40. Diba? So, at the age of, taka lang, wait lang. Just give me a minute. I just want to double check. Okay. Okay, let's say at the age of 40, at the age, kasi same rank as the Justice of the Court of Appeals. At the age of 40. So, na-appoint siya. So, at the age of 40, naging city prosecutor siya or provincial prosecutor. And then, he will serve until the age of 65. Just imagine that, 25 years. Makatarungan ba yun? No. He will become more powerful than the mayor. I think there will be, yung principle kasi involved dito is that human nature, okay? Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. So there should be term limit. That has always been the justification for term limits, okay? So ito yung proposal ko. The prosecutor shall serve in one place for a maximum of 5 years. The Secretary of Justice shall then transfer the prosecutor to an adjacent jurisdiction for him or her to serve for the next 5 years. Okay. If let's say the prosecutor does not retire or resign or enter politics or move to another government office, it should be only be limited to 5 years. Okay. Of course, maybe we can limit. Maybe I propose that we can limit also the power of the Secretary of Justice for this amendment, that the prosecutor shall only be transferred to an adjacent location or a nearby location. Maybe justified na siguro prosecutor ka ng Baguio, matransfer ka ng Bulacan or matransfer ka ng Dasmariñas or matransfer ka ng Kawayan. It's okay. Pero pangit naman kung matransfer ka pa ng Davao, 'di ba? So parang outside na 'yun dun sa maybe we can devise the proper wordings for this. Okay? Kasi of course hindi rin natin maiwasan yung baka ma-abuse rin yon yung power na yon of power of transfer, na baka yung Secretary of Justice galit sa taong to or tipong hindi niya feel yung appointing officer, so itatapon siya sa Tawi-Tawi or as far as Batanes para illegal fishing na lang yung mga cases, and it will ruin the what they call this mindset or drive the prosecutor insane. Pangit naman yun. So it should there should be limits on that. Pero anyway, just my proposal lang naman. Okay, I think that's enough for now. So term limits lang tayo, okay? Again, summary, kailangan natin mag-end yung practice na yon kasi if a prosecutor will serve until he retires at the age of 65, from 40 to 65, that's a total of 25 years. That is not fair. That is not fair for the city. Because power breeds, absolute power corrupts. Absolutely, that's the first principle. Lack of competition, that's the second one. Lack of competition breeds incompetence, okay? So, kung walang incentive sa tao to do good, to desire to be transferred to a very good location or something, yeah, it will be just a breeding ground for incompetence, okay? There should be continuous feeling of competition. It's our human nature. If we compete, we do better, okay? So if power is limited also, we will not be corrupted, okay? Kahit sinong Poncio Pilato ka or something, but if there is what you call this, if you're gonna rule for 25 years, it will eat you up. It will corrupt you talaga. It's not because we don't trust you, because that's the nature of being a human being. Okay, stuck na ako. Okay, less than 20 seconds going 10 minutes. Okay, please. Okay, let's do it again tomorrow. Okay, pero tuloy-tuloy ito about the prosecution service.